The world beneath the water's surface is home to countless mysterious and awe-inspiring creatures, some of which grow to unbelievable sizes. Throughout history, brave fishermen and explorers have come face to face with some of the largest and most astonishing river monsters ever recorded. In this video, we'll take you on a thrilling journey through 20 of the craziest river monsters ever caught by anglers and adventurers. Number 20. The Beast of Lake Biwa. Deep in the waters of Japan's Lake Biwa, there lurks a creature of legend. The Japanese huchin, also known as the biwa masu, is a giant freshwater fish that can grow up to 4 feet in length and weigh over 80 pounds. With its sleek silver scales and powerful body, it has been said to be able to drag even a grown man underwater. The biwa masu is a rare and elusive fish, and its exact population is unknown. However, it is believed that the number of these fish has been declining in recent years due to habitat degradation and overfishing. In spite of these challenges, there are still a few dedicated anglers who are determined to catch the beast of Lake Biwa. These fishermen have braved the cold waters and the treacherous currents in search of the elusive fish. Some have even claimed to have seen the biwa masu leaping out of the water, its scales glistening in the sunlight. But be warned, if you ever decide to go fishing in Lake Biwa, be sure to keep an eye out for the beast. You never know when you might just be the next one to cross paths with this legendary fish. Number 19. The freshwater phantom, the white sturgeon. Let's venture to the pristine waters of North America's Pacific Northwest, where we will encounter the majestic and enigmatic white sturgeon. This freshwater phantom is a truly impressive species, often exceeding 15 feet in length and weighing over 1,500 pounds. With its elongated body, rows of bony plates called scuts, and a long snout adorned with sensory barbels, it is a true sight to behold. Found primarily in large rivers and estuaries, the white sturgeon is a bottom-dwelling fish that feeds on crustaceans, mollusks, and small fish, and despite its size, it's a gentle giant that poses no threat to humans. In fact, encountering one of these ancient creatures is a rare and awe-inspiring experience. The white sturgeon is a living fossil, dating back over 150 million years. It's one of the oldest fish species on the planet, and it's seen a lot of changes over the years. But one thing that hasn't changed is its beauty and grace. The white sturgeon is a gentle giant, but it's also a powerful fish. It can swim up to 30 miles per hour, and it's been known to jump out of the water to escape predators. Number 18. The monster of the Congo, the giant African threadfin. Our next stop takes us deep into the heart of the Congo River, where a legendary river monster awaits, the giant African threadfin. This elusive creature, shrouded in mystery, is a true monster of the depths. With its slender body reaching lengths of up to 10 feet and its distinctive thread-like pectoral fin, it's a sight to behold. The giant African threadfin is a powerful predator, and its long, sharp teeth are capable of inflicting serious injuries. But despite its fearsome appearance, this fish is not known to be aggressive towards humans. In fact, it's a relatively gentle creature that prefers to eat small fish and crustaceans. The giant African threadfin is a fascinating creature, and its beauty is matched only by its mystery. We still don't know much about this fish, and its behavior is largely unknown. But one thing is for sure, the giant African threadfin is a true monster of the Congo River. So if you're ever feeling brave enough to explore the depths of the Congo River, be sure to keep an eye out for this elusive creature. You might just be lucky enough to catch a glimpse of one of the most mysterious fish in the world. Or if you're feeling particularly adventurous, you could try to catch one. But be prepared for a fight. Number 17. The Goliath tigerfish, a river monster to fear. The Congo River is home to some of the most fearsome predators in the world, but none are more terrifying than the Goliath tigerfish. This giant fish can grow up to 5 feet long and weigh over 100 pounds, and its mouth is lined with 32 dagger-like teeth that can be up to an inch long. If you're thinking of taking a dip in the Congo River, be sure to keep an eye out for these river monsters. They're not afraid to attack humans, and their bite is said to be so powerful that it can even break bones. Of course, the Goliath tigerfish isn't just a mindless killing machine. It's also a fascinating creature with a unique set of adaptations that help it survive in its harsh environment. For example, the Goliath tigerfish has a highly developed sense of smell that allows it to track down prey even in murky water. And its sharp teeth and powerful jaws make it a formidable predator of even the largest fish. So if you're ever planning a trip to the Congo River, be sure to do your research and learn about the Goliath tigerfish. These river monsters are not to be trifled with, but they're also an important part of the ecosystem. And who knows, you might even get lucky and catch one of these fearsome creatures on your next fishing trip. Just be careful not to get bitten. Number 16. The stealthy specter, the Goonch catfish. Prepare to dive into the rivers of South Asia as we come face to face with the stealthy specter known as the Goonch catfish. This nocturnal predator is a true enigma that haunts the depths of its domain. With its ability to camouflage itself and strike with lightning speed, the Goonch catfish is a formidable apex predator. The Goonch catfish can grow up to an astonishing length of 6 feet and tip the scales at over 150 pounds. But it's not just its size that makes it a force to be reckoned with. The Goonch catfish is also known for its sharp teeth and powerful jaws. These features make it a formidable predator, capable of taking down even large prey. The Goonch catfish is a nocturnal creature, meaning it is most active at night. This helps it to avoid detection by its prey. The Goonch catfish also has a unique ability to camouflage itself. This allows it to blend in with its surroundings, making it even more difficult to spot. Number 15. The dark devil, Piraiba catfish. Brace yourselves as we descend into the murky depths of South America's rivers to confront the dark devil himself, the Piraiba catfish. This formidable creature, with its mysterious allure, has earned a reputation as a river monster of epic proportions. With a body that can grow up to 10 feet in length and weigh over 400 pounds, the Piraiba catfish is a force to be reckoned with. Its dark, sleek skin and massive mouth filled with rows of sharp teeth are the stuff of nightmares. It's like the Batman of the river world, lurking in the shadows, waiting to strike. And while the largest recorded catch of this catfish falls just shy of 400 pounds, its sheer size and power continue to capture the imagination of anglers and river enthusiasts alike. It's a true embodiment of the wild and untamed spirit of South America's rivers. So if you're ever feeling brave enough to take on the dark devil, be sure to pack your biggest rod and reel. You're going to need them. Or, if you're feeling brave, you could try to channel your inner Batman and face off against this river monster. Number 14. The translucent torpedo European Wells catfish. Hold on to your fishing rods and your sense of humor, because we're diving into the European rivers to encounter a true aquatic torpedo, the European Wells catfish. This freshwater behemoth can grow up to an astonishing 13 feet in length and weigh over 300 pounds. With its slimy and scaleless body and prominent barbels, it is a sight to behold. But don't let its appearance fool you. This voracious predator has a reputation for being an opportunistic feeder, devouring anything from fish to ducks and even small mammals who are unfortunate enough to find themselves in the water. It's like encountering the Loch Ness monster in the rivers of Europe. Or, to put it in more humorous terms, it's like swimming with a giant, slimy Garfield. The European Wells catfish is a popular game fish, and for good reason. Number 13. The big daddy of America, the alligator gar. Let's take a trip down south to the great rivers of the United States, where we'll meet the big daddy of the river monsters, the alligator gar. This prehistoric-looking creature is a true living fossil that will make you question everything you thought you knew about fish. With its long, slender body and its fearsome snout, which resembles that of an alligator, the alligator gar is aptly named. It's a fish that looks like it could have swum out of a Jurassic Park movie. And with its sharp teeth and armor-like scales, this fish is the stuff of nightmares for smaller aquatic creatures. Growing up to be over 10 feet long and over 300 pounds, it's not a creature that you'd want to come across during a midnight swim. But don't let its size fool you. The alligator gar is actually a gentle giant. It's not known to be aggressive towards humans, and its diet consists mainly of fish, turtles, and small mammals. In fact, the alligator gar is so gentle that it's often called the dinosaur of the river. This is because it's one of the few fish that has survived unchanged for millions of years. However, the alligator gar's population has declined due to habitat loss and overfishing, making it a species of conservation concern. And so, it's important that we protect and preserve these incredible creatures for future generations to admire. Number 12. The Arapaima gigas, a gentle giant of the Amazon. The Amazon River is home to some of the most amazing creatures on Earth, but none are more impressive than the Arapaima gigas. This giant fish can grow up to 15 feet long and weigh over 400 pounds, making it one of the largest freshwater fish in the world. But don't let its size fool you. The Arapaima gigas is actually a gentle giant. It's not known to be aggressive towards humans, and its diet consists mainly of smaller fish and crustaceans. One of the most distinctive features of the Arapaima gigas is its armor-like scales. These scales are so tough that they can even resist the bites of piranhas. This makes the Arapaima gigas one of the few fish that can survive in the Amazon River, which is home to some of the most aggressive predators in the world. Despite its size and fearsome appearance, the Arapaima gigas is actually an endangered species. Overfishing and habitat loss have taken a toll on the population, and the Arapaima gigas is now considered a vulnerable species. So if you're ever lucky enough to see an Arapaima gigas in the wild, be sure to appreciate this gentle giant. Number 11. The muskellunge, the battle royale of the freshwater realm. If you're looking for a fishing challenge that will test your skills and endurance, then you need to try your hand at catching a muskellunge. These freshwater giants are known for their ferocious fighting spirit, and they can put up a serious battle. With their torpedo-shaped bodies and rows of sharp teeth, muskies are formidable predators. They can grow up to 5 feet long and weigh over 60 pounds, making them one of the largest freshwater fish in North America. Their sleek green and brown coloration helps them to blend in with their surroundings, making them even more difficult to catch. But what really sets muskies apart is their fighting spirit. These fish are known for their powerful bursts of speed and acrobatic leaps. They will often jump clear out of the water in an attempt to throw the hook. This can be a real challenge for anglers, but it's also what makes muskie fishing so exciting. If you're lucky enough to land a muskie, you're in for a treat. These fish are delicious, and they make for a great trophy. So if you're looking for a fishing challenge that will get your heart racing, then be sure to target a muskellunge. You won't be disappointed, but beware. These fish are not to be trifled with. They have been known to bite anglers, and their teeth can be quite sharp. So if you're going to go after a muskie, be sure to wear gloves and be careful. But if you're up for the challenge, then muskie fishing is an experience you won't soon forget. So grab your rod and reel, and get ready for the battle royale of the freshwater realm. Number 10. The ghost of the Nile perch. The Nile perch is a ghost of the Nile, a creature that haunts the river's depths. This giant fish can grow up to 6.5 feet long and weigh over 400 pounds, making it one of the largest freshwater fish in the world. But don't let its size fool you. The Nile perch is actually a stealthy predator. It has a sleek and muscular body that is perfect for swimming in the murky waters of the Nile, and its shimmering silver scales and piercing black eyes make it almost invisible to its prey. It is a silent hunter, waiting patiently for its prey to come within reach. And when it strikes, it is quick and deadly. The Nile perch is a popular game fish, and for good reason. It is a challenging catch, and the thrill of reeling in a giant Nile perch is unmatched. But be warned, the Nile perch is not for the faint of heart. It is a powerful fish, and it can put up a serious fight. So if you're looking for a fishing adventure that will test your skills and your patience, then the Nile perch is the fish for you. But be sure to bring your biggest rod and reel, because you're going to need them. Number 9. The river behemoth. If you're ever swimming in the Arctic Ocean, be sure to keep an eye out for the Greenland shark. These creatures are not to be trifled with, but they're also not as dangerous as they might seem. Just don't get too close, or you might end up being their next meal. The Greenland shark is a true behemoth. It's the largest fish in the Arctic Ocean, and it can grow up to 24 feet long and weigh over 2,000 pounds. That's about the size of a school bus. Greenland sharks are also one of the longest living vertebrates on Earth. They're believed to live for over 200 years, which is older than some trees. These sharks are rarely seen, as they live in the deep, cold waters of the Arctic. But when they do appear, they're a sight to behold. They have massive torpedo-shaped bodies and dark, almost black skin. They look like something out of a nightmare. But despite their fearsome appearance, Greenland sharks are actually quite docile. They're slow-moving and prefer to eat slow-moving fish like cod and halibut. They're not known to attack humans, so you don't have to worry about being eaten by one of these giants. Number 8. The red-tailed catfish, the Amazon's jaws. The red-tailed catfish is a terrifying creature that lives in the Amazon. This giant fish can grow up to 5 feet long and weigh over 180 pounds, and its mouth is lined with sharp teeth that can easily crush bones. But don't let its size fool you. The red-tailed catfish is not just a mindless killing machine. It's also a fascinating creature with a unique set of adaptations that help it survive in its harsh environment. For example, the red-tailed catfish has a highly developed sense of smell that allows it to track down prey even in murky water. And its sharp teeth and powerful jaws make it a formidable predator of even the largest fish. But what really sets the red-tailed catfish apart from other river monsters is its diet. These fish are known to consume anything and everything that will fit into their large mouth. This includes fruits, nuts, aquatic plants, other fish, and even parts of terrestrial animals. Talk about an eclectic menu. So if you're ever planning a trip to the Amazon River, be sure to keep an eye out for these river monsters. They're not to be trifled with, but they're also an important part of the ecosystem. If you're looking for a more humorous name for the red-tailed catfish, I suggest the Amazon's jaws. Number 7. The king of the Kali, a majestic river monster. The golden mosser is a sight to behold. With its shimmering golden scales and powerful physique, this fish is a symbol of strength and resilience in the fast-flowing rivers of the Himalayas. It's no wonder that it's considered the king of the Kali. Anglers who pursue the golden mosser are in for a thrilling adventure. This river monster is known for its strength and acrobatic leaps, and it puts up a formidable fight when it's hooked. It takes skill, finesse, and sheer determination to bring one of these beauties to the riverbank. But the golden mosser is not just a trophy fish. It's also an important part of the Kali River ecosystem. The golden mosser's adaptability and dominance in the Kali River have earned it the title of king, commanding respect and admiration from all who encounter it. However, the golden mosser does face conservation challenges. habitat degradation and overfishing are putting a strain on the species. Fortunately, there are efforts underway to protect and preserve the golden mosser. These efforts are essential to ensure the survival of this iconic species and the continuation of the royal legacy it carries. But beware, anglers, the golden mosser is not to be trifled with. It's a fierce fighter, and it will not go down without a fight. So if you're looking for a challenge, and you're up for a thrilling adventure, then the golden mosser is the fish for you. But be warned, you might just meet your match. Number 6. The giant freshwater stingray, the slender terror. The giant freshwater stingray is a creature of nightmares. This giant fish can grow up to 16.5 feet in length, which includes the tail, and it can weigh more than 1,300 pounds. It's so big that it could cover a king-size bed, and it's so flat that it could slide under your sofa. But what really makes the giant freshwater stingray terrifying is its sting. The stingray's tail is equipped with a sharp barb that can inject venom. The venom is not usually fatal to humans, but it can cause severe pain and even death. So if you're ever planning a swim in a Southeast Asian river, be sure to keep an eye out for these river monsters. You might even get lucky and catch a glimpse of one of these slender terrors in the wild. Just be careful not to get stung. Now it's time for today's topic. Dense mist hung low over the Peruvian Amazon when a drone survey team from Lima captured what may be one of the most baffling biological discoveries of the decade. The footage, recorded in the early hours near the Madre de Dios River basin, shows a massive serpentine shape gliding silently through the clearing before disappearing into the fog-covered jungle. Measuring an estimated 45 to 50 feet in length, the creature's movement pattern and body thickness didn't match any known species of snake native to South America. The research team, led by field biologist Dr. Rafael Ortega from the University of Cusco, initially believed the object was a fallen tree partially submerged in water. But thermal imaging revealed a clear heat signature, confirming it was alive. Local villagers in the Tambopata region had long spoken of an ancient yakamama, a mythical water serpent believed to inhabit remote floodplains. But this time, there was tangible evidence. When authorities revisited the site 2 days later, they found deep, wide grooves in the soil leading back to the river. The discovery has since sparked international debate among herpetologists and cryptozoologists alike, raising the chilling question: could a prehistoric species of giant anaconda have survived, hidden within the uncharted heart of the Amazon? Number 5. The striped water dragon. The Atlantic tarpon is a majestic creature that can be found in the warm coastal waters of the Atlantic Ocean. It is a large fish, growing up to 8 feet long and weighing over 280 pounds. The tarpon has a streamlined body, silver scales, and distinctive elongated jaws. But what truly sets it apart is its ability to launch itself out of the water in breathtaking leaps, often reaching heights of up to 10 feet. These leaps are not just for show. The tarpon uses them to escape predators, catch prey, and communicate with other tarpon. They are also a sight to behold, and anglers from all over the world flock to the coastal waters in pursuit of the Atlantic tarpon. The tarpon is a powerful fish, and it can put up an epic fight when hooked by an angler. Its powerful tail and muscular body make reeling one of these in a challenge for even the most experienced fishermen. But the challenge is part of the appeal, and many anglers consider catching a tarpon to be the ultimate fishing experience. The tarpon is a beautiful and fascinating creature, and it is a privilege to witness its grace and power in the wild. So if you are ever lucky enough to be in the right place at the right time, be sure to keep your eyes peeled for the striped water dragon. Number 4. The girthy beast, Mekong giant catfish. The Mekong giant catfish is an important part of the Mekong River ecosystem. This giant fish can grow up to 10.5 feet long and weigh as much as 660 pounds, making it the largest freshwater fish in the world. But don't let its size fool you. The Mekong giant catfish is actually a gentle giant. Local legends tell of fishermen who once feared these massive creatures, mistaking them for river spirits or guardians of the Mekong's depths. In some Thai and Laotian cultures, catching one was seen as both a great honor and an omen of change, prompting elaborate rituals before a harvest. Scientists studying the species have found that the catfish's incredible size comes from its slow growth and long lifespan. Some are believed to live over 60 years. During spawning season, they embark on epic migrations, traveling hundreds of miles upstream to find the perfect breeding grounds. Unfortunately, many of these routes are now blocked by dams, disrupting their natural cycles. Conservationists are racing against time to protect the few remaining individuals, tagging and tracking them to better understand their behavior. Once common across Southeast Asia, sightings of adult catfish have become heartbreakingly rare in recent decades. The Mekong River, once teeming with these giants, is now a shadow of its former self due to pollution and industrial development. Despite this, efforts to breed them in captivity have shown promising results, offering a glimmer of hope for the future. The people who live along the river still speak fondly of the catfish as a symbol of peace, endurance, and balance within nature. Its diet mainly consists of algae and plankton, so it's not interested in eating humans. In fact, the Mekong giant catfish is so gentle that it's often called the vegetarian giant. This is because it's one of the few freshwater fish that doesn't eat meat. It helps to keep the river clean by eating algae and plankton. It also provides food for other animals, such as crocodiles and birds. However, the Mekong giant catfish is an endangered species. Overfishing and habitat loss are the main threats to the species. Number 3. The assassin of the depths. If you're looking for a shark that's sure to make your blood run cold, look no further than the bull shark. The bull shark is a formidable creature. It's a stocky, muscular fish that can grow up to 11 feet long and weigh over 500 pounds. It's also one of the few sharks that can survive in both freshwater and saltwater, making it a versatile predator. What makes the bull shark so remarkable is its ability to travel far up rivers, sometimes hundreds of miles inland. In fact, they've been spotted in the Mississippi River, the Amazon, and even as far as 2,500 miles from the ocean in the Zambezi River of Africa. Their bodies have a unique osmoregulatory system, allowing them to maintain salt levels in both fresh and marine environments, something almost no other shark can do. Fishermen and swimmers around the world have shared chilling stories of surprise encounters in murky waters where no one expected a shark to appear. In 1916, a series of attacks along the New Jersey coast, and even up a river, sparked panic and inspired the famous movie Jaws. Studies show that bull sharks' territorial and unpredictable nature makes them more prone to sudden bursts of aggression. They rely on stealth and explosive speed, using their powerful jaws to crush prey with one of the highest bite forces recorded among sharks. Their thick skin and blunt snouts give them an intimidating, almost armored appearance, earning them their name. Bull sharks are known for their aggressive behavior. They're often seen as being more dangerous than other sharks, such as the great white shark. This is because bull sharks are more likely to attack humans. In fact, they're responsible for more human fatalities than any other shark species. One reason for bull sharks' aggressive behavior is their adaptability. They can live in a variety of habitats, including rivers, estuaries, and coastal oceans. This means that they're constantly coming into contact with humans. Another reason for bull sharks' aggressive behavior is their diet. They're opportunistic predators, meaning they'll eat whatever they can catch. This includes fish, turtles, birds, and even other sharks. This apex predator is not your average river monster. It's a force to be reckoned with, and it's always hungry. So if you're ever swimming in its territory, be sure to keep an eye out. You never know when you might just be its next meal. Number 2. The Arctic's armor, beluga sturgeon. Now we'll embark on an icy adventure into the frigid waters of the Arctic, where a river monster adorned in nature's armor awaits us, the beluga sturgeon. This majestic creature, with its gleaming silver scales and massive size, is the epitome of grace and power in the Arctic waters. The beluga sturgeon is the largest species of sturgeon and can grow to an astonishing length of up to 20 feet, weighing well over 3,000 pounds. These ancient giants have been swimming in Earth's rivers and seas for over 200 million years, predating even the dinosaurs. Their armored bodies are covered in bony plates called scuts, giving them a primeval look that seems frozen in time. Found in the icy deltas of the Caspian, Black, and occasionally Arctic seas, they undertake epic migrations to spawn in freshwater rivers. Some of these journeys span hundreds of miles, as they navigate frigid currents guided only by instinct. Divers lucky enough to glimpse one describe a creature both serene and formidable, its small eyes giving nothing away, its immense body moving with surprising grace. Beneath their calm demeanor lies a predator capable of powerful bursts of speed, snapping up fish and crustaceans from the depths. And, of course, their eggs, beluga caviar, are among the most prized delicacies on the planet, a fact that has sadly led to severe overfishing and a dramatic decline in their numbers. Just imagine encountering a fish that's larger than a small car within the icy depths. Its colossal size, coupled with its iridescent silver scales, gives it an otherworldly presence. It's like a mythical creature come to life, a living dinosaur that has somehow survived in the harsh environment of the Arctic. The beluga sturgeon is a true survivor, and its presence in the Arctic is a reminder of the power of nature. The beluga sturgeon is a fascinating creature, and its beauty is matched only by its mystery. We still don't know much about this fish, and its behavior is largely unknown. But one thing is for sure, the beluga sturgeon is a true treasure of the Arctic. Number 1. The cold-blooded leviathan, a paddlefish's tale of tragedy and hope. The Chinese paddlefish is a relic of the past. With its prehistoric appearance and immense size, this river monster is a true marvel in the aquatic world. Growing up to be 23 feet in length, it is one of the largest freshwater fish in the entire world. It features an elongated snout that resembles a paddle, giving it a distinctive and unique appearance. But this ancient creature is also a tragic reminder of the consequences of habitat loss and overfishing. The Chinese paddlefish is believed to be functionally extinct, with no confirmed sightings since 2003. That means that there may be no more of these amazing fish left in the wild. The decline of the Chinese paddlefish is a wake-up call to protect and preserve the delicate balance of our rivers. This fish played a crucial role in the Yangtze River ecosystem, filtering plankton and small aquatic organisms from the water. Its disappearance has left a void in the river's heritage. But there is still hope for the Chinese paddlefish. There are a few captive populations of the fish, and scientists are working to develop a breeding program. If these efforts are successful, we may one day see this amazing creature swimming free in the Yangtze River again. In the meantime, let us reflect on the plight of the Chinese paddlefish and learn from its story. We must do everything we can to protect our rivers and the incredible creatures that call them home. By doing so, we can ensure a future where river monsters continue to thrive. Which of these creatures would you most like to encounter? Have you ever come across any other giant monsters in a river? Tell us in the comments below, and don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. See you next time.